Colonel O'Neill had requested an enumeration of the cryogenic chambers. While we were separated, I lost consciousness momentarily. For what reason, I am unsure. When I returned, I found Daniel Jackson, Colonel O'Neill, and Major Carter in their current states.
Speaking of which, sir, I'd like to check in on the Colonel and Sam.
Keep me apprised.
Yes, sir.
Teal'c, maybe you should head down to the infirmary yourself.
I intend to remain here.
Very well.
I'm ordinarily a very rational man.
Of course you are, Dr. Jackson.
I am a sovereign of Telphis. My name is Martise.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, sir. Well, that's a start.
Pupils are still a little dilated. It's as though they were struck with some sort of powerful zap weapon. Well, at least their EEGs are still normal.
Oi.
Doctor?
Inform General Hammond the Colonel's awake.
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
How you feeling, sir?
headache. Bad.
Well, I can take care of that, but first I need to know if you're feeling yourself.
No, other than this nail through my head, fine. Why?
I'll explain later. Teal'c managed to get the three of you back to the StarGate from the ship. My team took it from there.
Carter and Daniel.
Major Carter is suffering the same after effects as you, sir.
Janet?
Sam? Hey, it's gonna be fine. You both suffered some sort of neural shock.
Colonel? Major? How are you feeling?
Got a nail in my head, sir.
That sounds like our Colonel O'Neill.
Their EEGs show normal brain activity, sir. They appear to be unaffected.
Unaffected by what? Where's Daniel?
Sir, I need you to stay right where you are, at least until you're strong enough.
I'm fine.
No, you're not, sir.
Ow. No, I'm not.
Just find the small woman and tell her that what she gave me is not good enough. It isn't working. Do you speak?
How are you feeling now?
Your medicine is worthless.
You still in pain?
This body must be damaged.
I doubt that. Dr. Jackson was in perfect health.
I assume Dr. Jackson was the former. Not that I have anything against it, mind you. It's younger and stronger than my own. Did something happen to my own body? In times of disaster, people need their sovereign to look up to. How will they recognize me now?
I've already told you we didn't do this.
How else could I have arrived in this situation?
We don't know.
How useful you are. What is this place?
It's one of our medical isolation rooms.
Could you be less specific?
In a military facility on a planet called Earth.
Earth. The ship was bound for Ardina. How far are we from Ardina?
I don't know.
The other passengers. They will be concerned for me. As I am for them, of course.
Most of them are still on board the ship, but we think it's possible that several of them may be here with us right now.
As prisoners.
No, we think they may be right here in this room. We don't know the reason, but somehow several of the passengers who are in cryogenic sleep have...
What's happening?
Martise?
No, Martise is a sovereign. I'm just a crew member.
Is that...
How can this be?
It's all right. I'm here to help you.
No, this is wrong. This is a mistake.
Yes, it is. One that we want to correct. I'm Dr. Fraser.
I'm Tryon, engineer, second rank.
All right, Tryon. Why don't we start again?
Again?
I don't recognize this man.
Or rather, myself.
His name is Daniel Jackson. The body you're inhabiting belongs to him.
He wasn't aboard the Stromos.
No.
Then how could I have ended up in his body?
Your ship crashed on a planet that we call P2A347. We don't know how or why the crash occurred, only that the only survivors were those in cryogenic sleep. When Daniel Jackson and the other members of his team boarded your ship, this happened.
I have no memory of coming here.
What do you remember?
Brace for acceleration.
Tryon.
Compartment is secure, sir. Very well.
Leaving Telthus, entering my sleep chamber, and then seeing your face here. Why am I restrained?
It wasn't you. You're the fourth personality to emerge since being brought back. We believe that there are others from your ship in there along with you.
In one body?
Plus Dr. Jackson.
No. The strain on the body would be too great. It wouldn't survive.
Do you know that for certain?
It couldn't happen. The only conceivable result would be insanity.
Then we should both hope you're wrong.
Dr. Fraser, you don't appreciate that what's happened is technically impossible. This can't happen. One cannot return to any other body than one's own. There are fail-safes to prevent exactly that from happening.
Tryon, it has happened. All you need to do is look in the mirror to prove it to yourself. Now, we don't have a lot of time. And you're the first personality to emerge so far that's been helpful, so I need you to think, all right? How could this happen?
A cryosleeper's consciousness is stored in the same memory module that maintains the sleeper's body. There is simply no way to separate them or send the consciousness to any other than its corresponding body, unless... Oh, no. Unless the sleeper's bodies are dead.
O'Neill. Major Carter. I am pleased to see you have recovered.
How is he?
Yet another personality has emerged. Dr. Fraser appears to be making progress.
How did he get stuck in here?
Daniel Jackson's preliminary electroencephalogram proved anomalous.
I dare you to say that again.
Dr. Fraser declared a code 17. Dr. Jackson has been under constant guard, and only she and a few of her staff have had any direct contact as a precautionary measure.
She thought he was a Goa'uld?
We've since ruled that out, but I'm not taking any chances until we can determine the means by which these additional persons have found their way into Dr. Jackson.
To do that, I'd have to have another look at their cryogenic systems.
Schedule a mission briefing with Dr. Fraser as soon as possible.
With your permission, sir, I'd like to stick it out here with Daniel.
You realize only medical personnel are allowed access?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
All right, try and look. Let's not jump to conclusions here.